So then Rik approached us at a big comedy convention. The young ones had already finished, had just finished. And he said, would you write me a show? And Lawrence and I said, well, let's meet and talk about it.
Yeah.
So we said to Rik, what do you want to do? And he said, I want to play a character that encompasses all my worst traits. Greedy, depraved, cowardly, sex mad, evil. And I said, oh, you want to play a Tory MP? And that's what happened.
Amazing. Well, that's, I never really met him, but I once stood behind him at the BP and Shepherd's Bush Green, and I was too nervous to even say anything to him. Sadly,
When you were quite young.
Yeah. Well, no, I was.
Were you already on the West End stage?
I was been on TV.
He would have loved it.
I know.
He would have loved it. When Nicholas Lyndhurst comes out of his house, if he sees any like paparazzi, he would just put his baseball cap on and walk 10 miles to shake them off. If Rik came out of his house and there were no paparazzi, he'd go back in and say, phone his agent and say, where are the paparazzi? Because he loved attention and he loved just walking around.
Yeah.
And there was a time when he favoured the kilt. And he'd walk around with a kilt with his rather nice calves.
Yeah.
And these young girls would gawp. And he'd say, I know, it's me. Aren't you lucky?